finals. We always win Geelong. Josh Fraser, I don't know the words I can say to you. I love you. Thank you for everything you've done for us. That bad man who led us down a dark path. We have never been more in the light.
He pinpoints something.
What's your
Cramps! Huge!
The feather in the fire will blow it home your way.
Does it one more time. Superstar of our game. Ticking down. One for the ages. For the Carlton Football Club.
Welcome back, you rats, you filthy, dirty rats on this Overreaction Monday. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining in and doing footy with us wherever you are and however you are listening around the world. There's only kind of one way to listen is through a podcast or on YouTube, so shout out to those two ways. But thanks for doing it with us. We appreciate it. Now, one of us is severely hurt. Try and have a guess who it is. This is me. Joe?
And this is me.
Wow. That is the equivalent of...
I can do better than that.
That's like Bont getting to a doggies game on the weekend and saying, Bevo, I've lost my ability to kick on my left. So what you want to do? Just run around for a bit.
It chimes in and out of being good. So,
Okay.
now it's good.
Run us through how you've lost that.
Absolutely no idea. I think it might have something to do with the ear infection.
Love that you're concentrating how to speak. So you just lost your voice.
I couldn't talk. Like Saturday night, Saturday during the day, I sort of like started to lose it, pushed through the barrier, and then had a couple of beers at the riser.
So brave.
And then it just completely was gone. And I was having the shittest conversations with people because I could not give anything.
No, we can't. And you're trying to save your voice for the pod today.
Yeah, exactly. So yesterday I didn't talk at all. Just like sign language. I was like Tom Lynch last Friday.
Yeah, just miming shit, just sledging people to the pub. So, okay, great.
Now I feel good.
Okay, well, thanks for we always say everyone's playing hurt.
Yeah.
You are playing hurt. Ash, just quick check on your voice.
My voice is fine.
Great, thanks. Obviously, you weren't at the same pub over the weekend.
No.
Okay, that's great. Well, mate, thanks for pushing on. We're all about determination and grit here. That's that's the foundations of this podcast.
Yep.
And you are living those values through and through. So, I was going to say feel free to not talk when you need to, but you definitely need to talk. You are going to Turkey to fix that voice, though.
Yeah, and my hairline.
Oh, Joey's going to
And my
Turkey.
broken nose.
Joey's getting a BBL and fixing his hairline. He's also going to fix his voice when he goes to Turkey on Tuesday. So shout out to BBL Joe.
Thank you.
Be back. How long are you going for again?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. So we'll have some rats that will cover your place. Obviously, you got Doc, who's a rat, Xander, a rat. We got Ash there. A few of the boys jump on behind the mic while you do get your BBL and recover. But you'll be back, which will be good. So let's make your next two with your voice real good.
I will be chiming in on Wednesdays.
Yes, that's it. You'll be flying in. No, not flying in, but tuning in from Turkey.
Fly out.
It's a long way to fly in and fly out. Let's get into some news. What a round of football. I actually didn't really expect much from this round of football, but then you look at it and go, did we have banger after banger after banger? And some of these games, except Sydney, Richmond, they can sleep in that game. But what a great round of football.
Complete chaos from start to finish.
Round for the believers,
Yep.
I reckon, and for the doubters.
Yep.
We'll get to it, but I had an out-of-body experience on my couch.
And you almost got a divorce.
And almost got divorced on the weekend and slept on the couch. But that was Grad too, who did get a divorce, Essendon and Brad Scott last week, and then had another divorce, bit of news here, had another divorce going into the game where their psych and their assistant coach, Ben Jacobs, leave the club on the Friday. That's loyalty. So not only did they have a coach leave them, they had the psych leave them, and then the assistant coach, Ben Jacobs, also leave because they're just so loyal to North, saying, we are out of this thing. If Brad's not here, not doing it with you. That's crazy.
That's good loyalty. They must be Taurus.
It's just, a Taurus.
Yeah, they're like a really loyal star sign.
Are you into star signs?
I know a little bit about it.
There you go, back. And then on the back of all that happening, Brad Scott, we know, had a great week, got sacked, was happy, over the moon with it, then went and just got paid to unload the clip on everything about Essendon, saying, yep, should have got Harley Reid, but I was trying to do a rebuild because I was told the club of a rebuilding. And then I told Zach Merritt to leave, but the club kept him hostage. It wasn't my fault. They had a gun to his head. And in all that, said, hey, who wants to come around to my house for a barbecue? He had a barbecue.
After airing his dirty laundry, spraying the shit out of
And
everyone.
they all went. They all went to his barbecue.
Did they really?
Yeah. So Dean Solomon's saying, boys, I've got a coffee cart. And Brad goes, how's some ribeye taste? Just trying to drag him back into him. And you just know he was going around. Because I assume most of the players would have gone. Get around him. Didn't get to say goodbye to the club because he got leaked out. So he said, come around, have a few snags, a few beers. Got a game. Who cares? We suck. You have some beers. Comes around. And you just know he was going around. When like someone gets sacked or someone's the outer, like maybe in your friendship group, and you try to get in or get the goss of what they're saying about you behind your back, he's just going to Kako saying, mate, what's Solly saying about me?
Are they on good terms?
Yeah.
Solly and Scott?
I don't know.
It seems like maybe not.
Well, Dean Solomon was a plant
Yep.
by the board to go on the board, then to go down and coach him. But the fact he's coaching now is wild.
Yeah.
He was on the board. Just on the board, and they said, go be an assistant coach. They had this in the works for ages.
You reckon?
Oh, it just makes no sense.
And now he's trying to find out, like, or maybe he's like, you know, when someone leaves a job and they're like going to start their own thing?
Yeah.
Maybe Brad Scott's like, yeah, like, come to Tassie with me.
He could do that. I mean, when John Barker was at the Suns, there was a group of us that were getting delisted, and John Barker was having exit interviews with Brendan Bolton, but he was also going for the Suns job before Stewie Drew got it. So what he was doing behind everyone's back or behind Bolton's back is the people who are on the fringes, so like me, your Blaine Boakhorst,
Yep.
your Billy Smets, your Christian Jacks, your Nick Grahams, we'd come over our exit meetings and go, geez, it's not good. I'd retired. So I was like, yeah, it's not good, retired, don't care. But the other boys were like, it's not good. Go in there and then come out going, oh my God, John Barker pulled me aside and said, if he gets the Gold Coast Suns gig, he's going to take us with him. Like John Barker was taking these absolute shit kickers to the Suns with him, gave us this absolute hope. There's no way. I'm here going, I might come out of retirement.
Go back, get
so
some more
to your
cash.
point, there might be some Essendon players going, I could be at Tassie soon
Yeah.
if Brad's gone for that job. So it makes no sense. And then you see over the weekend, just on Essendon, because it's been the talk of the town, James Hird hasn't coached for 11 years, hasn't even looked like coaching. People went on LinkedIn to see his profile to see, does he still care about coaching? Not one word about coaching. Go to John Law Myers, heaps, City Swans.
Yeah.
So after the news of him wanting to be the coach, he's on the board. I don't know what he is at Port Melbourne. I think he's the director of coaches.
Director of football or something you said.
Director of football.
Yeah.
So says he wants to come out. Lo and behold, yesterday, heard he's on the bench with the whiteboard. This guy's unbelievable.
Looking so busy.
He's looking, just moving shit around. Wouldn't even know the players. Just pulling moves, players on and off, pointing out there.
He looks so passionate too. He's like,
The
and they get moving up and down.
first time in 11 years that he was the coach, he's down there on the sidelines in the
Yeah.
trenches with them going, yeah, love this shit.
He had a laptop like Wharfie as well. Like, looking at it.
Crazy. Just unbelievable. I love it so much. Love it so much. And then also, just a little sweat on that, a draftee called Archie Butler. So this story came out the weekend. I think he's going to be a gun, like top 5 in the hitting zone for where Essendon are going to go in the draft and get some young gun. We think Harry Van Hullem's what they want. Probably get him with how everyone's going to bid. But there's also a guy called Archie Butler. Archie Butler, massive Essendon fan, loves the football club. 18 years old, just he wants to get there. Put a post up last week with everything going on with Herd saying, bring him home. Archie Butler.
Really?
Bring him home.
Wow.
Draft me and bring him, and then we're set. we're going to save this club. Archie Butler's immediately. Anytime you do anything like that, as you know here in this program, you become our favourite player immediately.
Yeah, absolutely,
So
yeah.
I'm all about Archie Butler.
So Van Hudden, Butler, and Hurd are going to be the next big 3.
Yep. And this next guy, Lachie Dovestan, if you get to see the trade out there. Is this not the greatest story of all time? So it's just we thought that boom lift for the Hawks was the funniest story to come out of the season.
Nuh-uh.
When Dillmore throws his head back, Mitch Cleary go, oh, this guy's done drugs or something like that. Nah, just wrote a boom lift. When Lachie Dovestan, it came out on Friday night at halftime, had been done for egging in his bye on his birthday. And then I think he said had nothing to do with it. And then this photo gets out with Lachie Dovestan in a car, seatbelt on, egg in his hand. Caught egg-handed. Anytime you get caught egg-handed with a seatbelt on, you're guilty immediately. I love it so much.
The best thing about this is it was just at a frozen yogurt shop, but like out at, where was it, near Baronia or something, in Bayswater.
I heard something as well, which could be totally wrong. I think he was expelled from the high school for egging as well. This guy just loves egging. And if you're a football club, you go, you know what, what's the worst scandal, the worst scandal that can come out about any player ever about us? What could be one of those stories where you go, that's something, but also it's hilariously not something.
Yeah.
Egging.
Egging's fine.
Egging's right up
I
there.
encourage it. I reckon more players should do it.
Bring egging back. I didn't realize we were still egging.
Yeah, bring it all the way back. It's
Egging's
expensive
so
habit too.
good. Well, their prices are through the roof at the
Eggs
moment.
are
The
living.
fact is just, think about a professional sporting person is out here egging.
When was the last time you went egging?
Oh, mate, years, decades.
I used to do it. We used to live in an apartment in Burleigh with my dad, and he used to come home
Egg my
from,
dad?
from the pub a bit, and then we used to just egg people as they walked past.
Wow.
It was so rude.
Man,
We used
egging's
to piss
so,
ourselves.
so disrespectful. I haven't egged in ages. What else do you reckon him and his mates do? Ding dong dash?
I've heard a bit of stuff. What they do, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah, don't go into it.
Invite
There's a
some
lot
ladies
of
down?
rumours circulating after the egg story came out.
Yeah, I think Lachie Dovestan, he's his own man.
But also, the best part about this is that there was a rat that gave me the intel on Friday morning, or Thursday night, actually, the second this happened.
Yeah.
Because it was his mate's, I'm not going to name this guy, but it was his mate's sisters or something that got egged by him. And they were at
And they missed him.
They were,
They
at
missed
yogurt, they were at a yogurt shop and they tried to egg him in there and they missed.
Dad, look at that photo, man. He's got one egg in his hand, just keeping it warm for his
looks
mates.
so
ready to go.
serious.
That photo is that's a guy who does it for the love of the game. I can't wait for if they're not
Why
calling
would
him.
they take a photo of him doing that? It's so incriminating.
If they're not calling him Yoke, so like Egg Boy, something to do with eggs,
Yeah.
and they've got to get onto that. That's
That looks
so
like some
funny.
surveillance sort of camera that's taken that, like from the inside of the
Look how
car.
serious. Look at him, just a stakeout. It's an egg stakeout. It's so good. I want to know what other games he plays. You just know he loves like Truth or Dare. Invite some ladies around. Truth or Dare to leave, Lachie. Okay.
What?
It happened to me once in Truth or Dare.
7 minutes in heaven.
Yeah.
We play
So-
that all the time here.
No, we don't play cinnamon at all here, actually. But no, we can do. I think we should be egg. You know what I used to do back in the day? Good old sparkle bomb.
Oh,
How good was a sparkle bomb
I
back in the
was
day?
too scared to do one.
No, we used to, back in Teacher Gully, we used to do it. That and Mur in the Dark when I accidentally tackled John Boyd's deaf dad.
Didn't
in
you
the
beat
wall.
the shit out of him?
No. The story is John Boyd's dad came into the back room, the rumpus room, and someone was out counting the 30 before you get your spot. And then he walked in, thought it was him. It was actually John Boyd's dad, tackled John Boyd's dad into the wall. Was banned from playing that game again.
You always get up to weird shit with people's dads.
Yeah, I will grope them or tackle them.
what?
Well, again, not story time about gods today, this episode, but that time I did fill up my ex-girlfriend's dad at the river house.
Have you not heard that story?
Can
You
say
have,
that?
mate.
I've
I
not
tried
heard
to
that-
feel
say
his
that
junk.
story.
He tried to sneak in and lose his V's with his girlfriend at the time, and he snuck into the wrong room, grabbed his dad's belly, and he goes, "Mate, you'd want to get out of here real quick."
It's in the past, man. You guys think in the past. Let's give them the present. Let's go to round review. I think, again, a round where we didn't complete the perfect round for us here. Melbourne let us down, but
We're never all going to win.
no, we are. All our teams are going to win at the same time. And it's going to be a
Pies lost
party.
too, Port lost.
Yeah,
Port didn't
okay.
play. Thank
Bye.
God. Thank God.
Archie knows they had the buy.
Yeah, well done, Archie.
Thank
He's
God.
been researching now.
Yeah, well, I can't wait for we come in here and we complete the perfect round. Not this round though. So let's go to what was Friday night, which feels like a lifetime ago, but not also doesn't because still living the moment. Carlton 88, Geelong 84. I'm back in. I'm so back in. I love this football club with my whole heart. And I never thought I would say this about Carlton Football Club because of the socials and because we had that very bad band coaching us. But we're kind of fun and dangerous now. We're an F&D team too, Ash.
It's first
Should we
We're
do
way
it?
more fun and dangerous than you at the moment.
Well, maybe we should do a t-shirt.
Damn it, should have.
It's literally like first option footy now. for
Man.
Carlton. They don't hesitate at all. They just take the quick kick. It is a difficult kick every time, and they just use it, run and carry, bang, goal.
We were boring and frigid, and now we're fun and dangerous.
Yeah,
It's so I can't even recognize this team. I can't believe we won this game, but also I can because it's the most Carlton thing ever to do this. To make you not believe, to make you think we're at the bottom of the bottom, and then win 3 on the trot, go to the MCG, beat what some were saying the flag favourite after what they did in Sydney, and pull a win out their ass. And Brisbane. It makes no sense. And I tried to tell you all on the preview app that we are always now and going forward, we will forever make Geelong our bunny. We own them. We just do. It's for some reason when we play the Cats, we go, let's turn to the best team in the league. So we own that team from down the highway.
not only are you playing good footy, you have the refs on your side now because They did not want to call that David Roden. David Roden didn't want to
So
call
do you want
that
to
a goal.
start with that, or do you want to start about Paddy Cripps?
Well, I want to talk about the David Roden one
Okay.
because in your defence, David Roden put a shepherd on Blake Acres, so he couldn't actually get a finger to the ball.
That is, yeah. I mean, David Roden doesn't give a shit about the arc, and he hasn't for a long time. He is a guy who believes in his own ability and his skill. But David Roden, while I love you, or while I do love you, also when you've got one knee turfed and your neck snapped up and you're blind to everything, just throw it up there, I reckon. Just throw it up there. I'm glad that he didn't because, you know, he refused to let technology take his job. He's obviously threatened by it. He refuses anyone who's comfortable in arc to go and look at the fancy cameras. He's just got a feel for the game. Got it wrong.
In his defence, don't the arc, like, no matter what, they'll check every goal.
No, because what happened with the Royal Marshall one where they played for an extra, what was it, a minute, after that goal where they took it all the way up the field, then brought it back much like it was a goal, the AFL came and said that they'll only go to arc reviews for goal reviews if the goal umpire wants it.
So what are they just not watching when there's a goal?
Well, what we've got, Ash, here is we have the technology to use, but we're deciding not to use it.
So they've probably watched that goal and go, oh, that was actually a point, but we won't say anything because he's not said anything
They can't.
about it.
They changed the rules, so they can't. It makes so dumb.
Oh, that's really smart.
It's a howler, and it's definitely ruined David Roden's rep as the best in the game. But again, he's true to himself, and that's all we can ask. It was definitely a goal.
Yeah.
Oh, such a goal. But then I also say, hey, Geelong, beat us with the next 120 minutes.
Yeah.
You had 4 quarters to beat us. Don't rely on technology and your fancy cameras to beat us. We're ass. Just beat us.
What I will say too is, like, you guys had so many chances to pile on goals
Bury
against
'em.
them. Like, so you played really well.
Oh,
You
man.
still would have won either
They had a
way.
whole game. Like, think about how bad we are. Our coach got sacked weeks ago, and our president is in court defending his balls and his shaft. Like, that's how bad we're going. Just beat us. Like, so I don't feel, people go, oh, you should feel bad, not a real win. I don't feel bad. Feel great.
Yeah, you got a dub.
I feel great. I agree it should have been a goal and maybe a shit system that doesn't work at all, even though all the equipment does work and we can't use it. So I don't feel bad for you. It's just like, okay.
I think it affects the game more if it's like towards the end of the game in a pivotal moment where like at the start of the game, you still have the 120 minutes to make up for it.
Yeah.
Like your whole game plan changes if you're going for goal.
Also, Geelong, you've won so much. Let us have it.
Yeah, relax.
Let's have one. Like, just give it to us. So, yeah, it is what it is. It sucks. I don't know what they're going to do now if the league's going to come out and say anything because clearly there has to be maybe something where if a field umpire sees that it's clearly a goal, you go, hey, I think we should check that. But David Roden doesn't give a shit about your arc. He's still my goat. He's still my goat. I
he's a
love him
king.
so
I love
much.
him.
I'm not against it with the arc stuff in general. Let's just raw dog it and get rid of it. Can we just get rid of the arc together? How do we go back to just having a good feel and vibe for the game?
Yeah, I saw Isaac Smith talking about it, and he's like, as soon as it goes to the arc and you have that minute of like reviewing something, it just takes the entire energy out of the game. And like
Yeah.
for all the players, the crowd, it's all gone after
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. The arc sucks. It all sucks.
I wonder if they can do it like in the NBA where you hit a 3-pointer and then it gets approved by the on-field ref and then they just go back and review it mid-game and like then they just adjust the
Change the
score.
score.
Yeah.
Oh, that would drive fans crazy. Imagine that.
I mean, it keeps the like free-flowing aspect of the game.
Yeah, but ours is so central to once you start. But they don't go back to a tip-off, you know?
Yeah, they just continuously play.
Yeah.
So all the stats like in between there are
Just wouldn't
part
count.
of it?
Yeah,
No,
they
they,
would.
they still count. They just adjust that 3-point to a 2-pointer. If like they see that the foot's on the
Hear me
line.
I
out.
don't mind that. I don't mind that
Ready?
at all.
4 goal umpires. You won't miss a thing. Get rid of the cameras. We have 4 goal umpires
Where do they stand?
just next to each other, and they're all spread out.
Wait, 4 on each end, so 8 total.
Yep. There's just a shit ton of goal
So
umpires.
one for like the behind posts each, and then 1 in the middle or 2 in the middle.
I don't care where they stand. Just get a shit ton of them behind the goals, just so we don't get this stuff wrong anymore. Well, they'll figure something out, but it's all bad with the arc. But let's go back to, the reason why we won. Man, Paddy Cripps, Carlton officially back, and he's officially all the way back as well to being Patrick Cripps.
He's been dominating the last 3 weeks. Since that change has happened, he's just like awoken the beast.
Of
inside him.
course, it had to be him. It's always him. It's always been him.
Why always me?
Just after, was it Jack Henry kicks that goal in the goal square? You go, oh, I've seen this so many times.
Yeah.
Get ready to be disappointed. Did I get so up and about? Was my heart ready to be pissed on and then lit on fire? Yep. And there's normally in those games, I know what happens. We don't win these games. Like we just get close and everyone goes, what an honorable loss. And then Mitch McGowan just takes a mark and wheels. Last roll of dice, and Patrick Cripps, like an eagle, just soars to new heights. Haven't seen him get that high ever.
Over Jeremy Cameron as well.
Yeah, Jeremy Cameron got it all wrong as well, by the way. Patrick Cripps goes up to the roof of the MCG and catches it. And when he did, my body floated above the MCG. I just had an out-of-body experience. I lost my shit. I got in so much trouble. It was just... I've never seen him do that. Now, did I get more nervous once he had the set shot and he went from a straight-on set shot to a snap? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like he was going to belly the shit out of that.
It made me real nervous. But then he put it through and you just go, wow, Loud House is rocking. We're all the way back.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's wild.
I could hear the crowd cheering from my house. That's how loud it was.
My entire family of Melbourne fans were like up and about as a Blues fan when he got that goal.
I feel like it's a thing where fans who normally have hated us feel so bad for us now that they like us seeing, they like to see us win this game.
I love seeing you guys get smoked, and I love seeing you guys win like the close ones.
Yeah. A lot of people roasted the commentary of JB. Here it is here. This is him in the moment. This is all he said. Ready?
Pinpoint something. Cripps! Cripps! Huge!
Hey, give us something more than that.
You know what that sounds like? Kelly Underwood with the Burgoyne.
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 Give us something.
Yeah.
Give us some energy.
We need Dennis Committee back.
Give us, in that big moment, give us a bit of life, you know?
Yeah.
Huge moments just happen.
It was pretty cool to hear just the crowd though roar. Like just the fucking crowd was so loud.
It was.
That's probably why I did it.
But imagine a bit of Mitch McGovern, 70 out. He doesn't give a shit. They're going to lose again. He just bombs one forward. He's trying to hit no one. Cripps! It's always him! The king of Carlton puts the team on his back. How many seats are back there? Get on! Oh, he's a god amongst men! He's smooth! Always him! The light in the dark! Fuck yes! Fuck you! Give us a bit of that, you know?
that was way
Did you have a
better.
headache after that?
Yeah, I actually lost my...
You had your veins.
Like, give us a
popping
bit
out
of
your
oomph,
forehead.
you know? From nowhere! On the roof!
What about if he kicks a goal?
Oh, Paddy Cripps, as he always does, says, boys, get ready to set up. We're going back to the middle. Puts it in! Blues out of nowhere against all odds. This is history! They always own Geelong. Meow, 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 meow. Just smacking them. Smack, smack, smack. Piss off back down the highway, you cheats.
And then what happens when they win the clearance?
What
Out of
about after the
stoppage?
siren?
I can't. I'm getting exhausted.
Come on, one more.
Siren goes. Blues are immortal. They want to die for this club. Josh Fraser, you are the coach of my life. You are my dad. And that's pretty much it. Bit of that energy is what I'm asking for, you know? Yeah. No, Cripps, huge. Mate, tell us he's out on the fucking roof. Anyone can do that. God. Also, so many moments in this game that led to that moment. I tell you what was the one big thing where it got me out of my seat is Taylor Byrne, and his tackle on Mark Blitzars, where he crunches him.
He was
and
good.
then after, Patrick Cripps goes to him. I think Kemp kicks the goal off the back of it. Cripps goes to Byrne and just points him and just yelling like I did just then. That if Cripps ever looked at me like that, I would run through every wall in Melbourne. Just loved it. So that happened. And then like Flynn Young, all these
he's a
guys,
gun.
all our guys just stood up.
Billy Wilson.
Billy
How
Wilson,
good
you know what
is
he
he?
has? He has a fuck it license.
Yep.
It's like, get the ball, fuck it.
Yep.
Do whatever, turn it over. I don't give a shit. They all play just free football now.
He just like he takes it on so much as well. Like he'll run, almost get holding the ball, get rid of it, mad kick inside.
So many
like,
times I just saw you kicking it down the middle of
Yep.
the ground just
Just
I've
going
never seen
for
you
it.
do it.
Even when they were set up.
so strong
Geelong,
defensively as well, though.
well, yeah, but Geelong was so set up for it.
Yeah.
But we just kept going for it. Like they're so structured, as we know. They're so organised. And we were just like, take it on. Screw- What's the worst thing to happen?
You got some dogs, Billy Wilson, Jack Ison as well. Jack Ison's like a selfless.
Smooth
He's
mover.
like a selfless Bailey Fritsch.
Yeah.
You reckon? Like the way he moves along the ground and then kicks the ball, uses hits targets, and then he'll also like give the handball. Even if he's in position to kick a goal, he'll hand it off to someone in a better position.
Yeah.
Whereas Fritsch will just like bomb it.
True. We're just, you know what we are? We're impulsive and horny.
Yeah.
The chastity belts are off and we're just going for it.
You used to be like that hot chick at school who like doesn't like get like all the boys want to get with them and she's just like too frigid. But then she goes to blue like disco later and she's like hooking up with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what
and you go
guys are
home
now.
and you're just blue balling.
Yep.
Yep. And you know, you hit the roof when you get home. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
And you just know you go home and you say, I need 2 seconds by myself. That's where we are now. We've been blue balls for so long because that bad man, and now we're just yanking it.
Okay, how's that worse? How is that not worse than what I
Like
said?
yanking with the channel, like moving the ball. Like that's what we're doing. We're just
Oh, yeah,
the way
true,
we're going
true,
with it.
true.
We're
Pull the
so
strings.
like we're just impulsive,
Jacob Wiedering too, back.
selfless, hero.
11 marks.
Should never leave. Should never leave.
You want him gone last
No,
week.
no, it's up to ebbs and flows, mate. He goes up and down. But it's just great. I love that people wrote Patrick Cripps off as well. Just go back to him.
I can love him.
Will Hayward.
Dog. Absolute
He
dog.
actually
If he, plays,
100%
if
got
he
best on.
continues to play how he's played in the last 3 weeks, he's low key.
You know what, man?
He's in that squad.
The biggest question out of it where I go for the last 3 weeks, and especially after this week, I go, in all seriousness now, I know I've taken the piss out of him. What was Michael Voss doing?
Yeah.
Like, what was he I get the first few weeks, sugar hit, that'll be fine, whatever. But now you cannot deny, like, what was he doing?
Man, like 6-7 yearly, are we going to bring in Josh Fraser as, like, are you guys going to have Josh Fraser as number one?
Man,
Like, you got to sign him on.
you know we're addicted to just impulsively signing a coach.
Well, he's doing all the right things.
And the fact that he doesn't want it makes us want him more.
Yeah.
He's played it
he's putting his
so
price
well.
up.
And, you know, I get the players back to Vossi were like, well, Vossi's a thank for this. He set up little structures and then the coaches are doing the right thing. Like, I know they have to say that because they have to be representing the club in the best way. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was actually doing the opposite because you weren't doing this with him. Like you can see how they move the ball now.
Yeah.
It's through corridor, it's overlap handball, and now like we look fitter.
You're adjusting to the new game style. And then also you're playing youngsters that were never going to get a look in. I mean, Billy Wilson was the only one that like was in that team. And then you put in Flynn Young. Taylor Byrne has played, but he was the guy. He's been on a redemption arc because he missed that goal against Collingwood.
Yeah,
to win.
So now
And he's
just a
playing
good
so
pressure
well.
forward.
He reminds
Yeah,
me
he's a
of
gun.
Chandler.
Yeah, and that's a pressure forward that's his role. Just pressure. Try and get the end a couple if you can. But it's just like and then is this just a Josh Fraser phase? Probably not, Mum. Not for me.
Did you want him?
I want to sign him 5 years.
I've got some news on Josh Fraser.
Hit me. Oh, did someone do his hair?
Didn't hear this from me.
Okay.
Went down to watch Port Melbourne versus Tassie on Sunday in the VFL. A few days before, Tassie shitposted their coach's wish list and wrote down, might be the guy next to Josh Fraser. When I'm getting a coffee, I turn around and see none other than the man himself, Josh Fraser, possibly sussing out his potential future club, the Tassie Devils.
That's a massive, you know what, they got a real one if that's true.
And they're hiding it in plain sight. They're literally telling the whole world that they're getting him.
That would
Or
make
maybe
sense.
he's going to go to Port Melbourne.
He's actually become the most in-demand coach. I know there's some others on there that have been, but he's cutting his teeth in front of everyone and it's just so good. Like, so look, we're excited to watch. We take the game on. We're switched on defensively. I don't know what this means. Still the pressure rating. Someone will tell me on YouTube, but 253. That's crazy pressure. Off the scales. Then we somehow look fitter. He brings in young Wilson, all these guys that we spoke of, and now they just run all day. He's made everyone better in 3 weeks. It's just crazy.
I really love the addition of Jack Ison. I reckon he changes that forward line.
I know. Like,
Gives you so much like more of a dynamic edge in there.
so we're down at quarter time. And normally what happens here, what has happened with the bad man is that Vossi would be down there doing a speed typing test. Just seeing, okay, we're down. I'm going to see how quickly I can type these words out.
Yeah, what's the latest meme?
But even at quarter time we were down, it didn't feel like we were off. It just felt like we weren't reacting, like they were getting us holding the
weren't
ball. We weren't
capitalising.
giving the first gives. Like they were just on us.
Yep.
And then we took the game back. So I love Josh Fraser. I'm not afraid to say it. I want to go to a high mountain somewhere and just scream it on top of my lungs. He's made everyone better. Frankie Evans somehow won a 2v1 against Jeremy Cameron and Blitzard in the last quarter in the goal square. And also, if Josh Fraser isn't proving enough for what he's doing for this group, he's brought back Frankie Evans' vision.
Yeah.
No goggles for Frankie Evans.
Yeah, well, he
he's
came
never
out
wearing
and
them
said that
again.
he doesn't want to wear them again because they look stupid.
Well, no, I think Josh Fraser has given back his sight. What other club is giving a coach is giving his players vision? Literal vision. Not many.
Josh Fraser's literally Michael Carrick.
Yeah,
You know who that
explain.
is? So Michael Carrick took over Man United
Mm.
and he won like 10 games in a row. Everyone doubted him. and now they've signed him as a coach, and I reckon the exact same thing's going to happen with Fraser.
He will go somewhere. He has to. I want him to stay with us.
I hope he stays at Carlton.
Yeah. But I mean, Cats, they're gonna be fine. Obviously, they're gonna be fine. This is one they dropped. I think after the game, Chris Scott pretty much said, "Look, it is what it is. We played really poorly in some aspects of the game. They were really good. Their pressure." He kind of wanted to blame the Rodham Dempsey goal, but then didn't want to. So he said, "It doesn't matter how I feel about it." Man, they've got some feelings. Those Scott brothers.
I wonder
We're gonna
how
die at some point.
I wonder how the Guinness group is feeling after getting absolutely towed up
broken,
by
didn't
all
he?
midfields.
So that's the thing about the Guinness group, O'Sheen Mullen. Once he started tagging Paddy Cripps and then got broken by Paddy Cripps, he was then at fullback on Burn.
Yeah, that's just such a waste.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
To put in there.
Burn
So they go on.
Burn had a mad game.
Even some of those moves Chris Scott did late, I don't know if it's because of interchange, but some stuff they got wrong. Shannon Neal in the ruck with like 2 minutes to go.
Do you reckon he's getting too tricky? Like he put Jack Henry up forward like for a tagging role like a couple of weeks ago. Everyone's like, Chris Scott's like this mastermind.
He's just
and then
trying
he's just
some
trying
stuff.
way too much.
Yeah, I don't know. And they were fumbly. Like you never seen them fumble in front of goals. Jim Cameron early fumbled a
Yeah, they
couple.
were really bad below their feet. Below
So
their
I don't
knees.
know.
So Jack Henry's just playing forward. He's not
Yeah,
tagging or doing
he's just a polar bear in
anything.
Arlington. Yeah, so he was pretty good actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, he's really good. But
he's
he's
just playing
good.
as a
Like,
forward.
he's playing as like a defensive role, like up forward now. That's what they're using him for. But he's still getting on the end of it and kicking
I think they're
goals.
genuinely just playing him as a forward though. Like he was playing as like not a key forward, but he kicked 2 goals.
Yeah, kick 2.
Yeah.
Took some good marks too on a wing. Like he was decent. So they're gonna obviously they're gonna be fine. They're always fine.
Yep.
They're forever consistent. They'll drop one here and there, but they're gonna be so sweet. I'm so happy we won this game. I did see Chris Scott at the gym on Friday before the game, about 4 hours before. I think he tried to strength mog me. So he came in, said g'day, said, "Good to see you. How's things?" Like going really well. He's like, "I don't get to the media. I don't want to absorb any of it. Just don't like it." I said, "Okay, that's fair enough. It's weird to start with that, but okay."
Essentially said, I hate you.
Pretty much. And then I was like, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "I always lift before the game. What are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, I always lift as well. Get the nerves out." Funny joke because I'm not playing. He didn't really laugh at that one. That's fine. But then I go to my bench press. I've got 100 on there. Been there for 10 minutes before he came in. Fatiguing. Doesn't matter. He comes on straight away. Boo, 100. Okay. I see what's happening here. He's pulled up next to me in the bench press. He's just knocked out 100. I go to 105. What does he do? 110.
How many reps is he doing? Just one?
Done like 5 of them. So I'm going, okay, I'm near my end here. I know I'm not that strong. I go to 115. Boof, back arching. What does he do? He goes to 120.
Really?
This happened again and
Is he
again and
that
again.
strong?
And what I do, 125, couldn't get up, had to ask him for help. Chris,
Scotty,
come
get
help
over
me.
here.
Scott, help me. So I think he tried to strength bomb me. Also, just off the back of this, with the Cats losing, having sent an email now to the AFL about David Roden, the league would be real pissed that they took Carlton off prime time, given that they're now going to be watchable again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Filthy with it.
When are they playing? Graveyard Chiefs.
Yeah.
Still
Saturday
good
Arvos.
way to finish it.
I reckon it's good for you.
Oh,
Yep.
I've been forever wanting to get off prime time.
Yeah.
We're not
now,
good
you
at
need,
it.
now you need to stay.
So
You look
who we've
good.
got? What's our next 4? It's really easy, isn't it?
You
We've
got
got
the Dons.
Dons. Oh,
You got like Port as well.
I'm not
You
eating
got Eagles-
cheeseburgers.
Eagles in 2 weeks too.
so we're going to be back maybe even ledger.
You got Bombers, then Giants who will smoke the shit out of you.
No,
then you got West
win,
Coast,
win,
Richmond,
win,
Hawthorn,
win. Wow.
Collingwood, Suns.
We could be semi all the way back. Maybe wild card. I'm thinking I'm reaching up to a wild card.
Yeah, I reckon you and Eagles will get there for sure.
How's this for a stat? In the 2026 AFL season, coaches 196 centimetres or taller have a 27-5 record and a percentage of 130 when facing coaches 195 centimetres or shorter. So that's a big, big stat for Tall Kings. Do you need a tissue for your nose?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone get Joey a tissue for his nose, please. Or just anything. Okay, let's go to our Super Saturday. In Sydney, Swans 170, Tigers 56. A massive bloodbath. This was just not even close. It's actually disrespectful to the fabric of Richmond Football Club, Sydney doing this to them. Just anyone who was injured for Richmond before this game should have stayed injured, looking at Dion Prestia, should have had the week off. What good do you get out of this?
Yep.
Just doing a bunch of cardio. This was an absolute shit pumping. I mean, the Swans are just one of those good teams, really good teams who are rare in a sense that they actually really enjoy turning this into a bloodbath when they play bad teams and putting a foot in your throat.
It's good for their percentage as well.
Just dominated. And they really want to beat you badly when you are so bad at football, which is a rare trait to have. They get enjoyment out of it. They have a 100-point win again here. And it's like anytime they come off a bad loss, they just dominate. They have an average winning margin of 121 points the game after playing the loss this year.
Is that the Hawthorn game?
They lose to
That's
Hawthorn.
since the Hawthorn game.
Yeah, anytime they lose, the week after they win by an average of 20 goals.
They lost to Geelong
Oh, true.
last week.
Take that out of my mouth. Tigers, obviously, like last week was a bit too big for them. Coming off the big win, emotional win against Essendon, but that just felt like it was a plane trip where you get on, then get off and get out of there as quickly as you can.
And a lot of people are overrating that Richmond win because Essendon got so injured so early. In the first quarter, they were down like to one rotation for the
And they
whole
just hung
game.
on.
So obviously, it's like a massive chance that they win that. But then you go up to Sydney and you play against a team that doesn't have Papley, Rosas, whoever else was out.
Grundy was out.
Grundy as well. But then you chuck in Laddams, who just played the Grundy role and dominated still.
So
It's
Sydney
just-
uses a bye pretty much. Unofficial bye, just to rest players
Rest
up.
all their players, yeah.
And they still dominate. Like Charlie Curnow just loves beating up on bad teams.
I
Keep
just saw
that
that
here.
Richmond fans were vomiting all over themselves after the game. They were hating it.
Yeah. But he's done that forever. And people go, he only kicks goals against bad teams. Well, what are you going to do? Not kick like goals? He's obviously
Yeah,
going
they
to
just-
fill up.
They rinse him when he plays well. They rinse him when he doesn't play well.
Charlie Curnow will never win.
No.
If he wins a flag this year, he'll just rub it in everyone's face. Isaac Heaney just is so good.
Yep.
So what do we call someone who had 32 and 5? Is it a super sack?
Super sack, yeah. Big sack.
Had a huge sack. It's not fair. I think we could have a discussion about Isaac Heaney being the best player in the league.
He's got to be.
He is having an unbelievable season.
Yep.
So then I have this thing where I was thinking over the weekend, if you had a team of 22 full of one player or 23 of one player, and it's just the whole team is that one player, would Isaac Heaney beat any other team?
Oh, I think
In the
absolutely.
league.
I think, yeah, definitely.
I think
thought you were going to do
Bont.
one player versus one player.
No,
Like
it's
it
just a
was-
team full of Isaac Heaneys.
What about Haney v Bont?
Who wins
I'm
that?
going to go Heaney. I reckon Heaney's stronger. And he's good ahead, like good overhead. He could shut down Bont.
Heaney's pretty
I
good.
don't think,
I reckon
there's
Heaney's
no
unreal.
way that Haney's stronger than Bont.
I'd probably take a team full of Bonts over a team full of Heaneys.
Would you? I'd go Heaney.
But in isolation, Heaney has...
What about Heaney
he's
versus
also-
Dacos?
okay, about Heaney v Bont at full forward. It's Bont's going forward. He wins that.
I
Bont.
reckon Heaney could stop him.
However,
I reckon
But
that
then
half- I
Heaney
reckon
could
it'd-
be Bont in his forward
I
line.
reckon it'd be halved more often than not.
Haney could also run everywhere. And like he's got way more pace than
So a
Bont.
team of Isaac Heaneys would be a team full of Bonts.
I don't know.
Is there any other player that would be a contest? Like a team full of Nick Dacos
Track?
probably doesn't get it done.
I think Heaney gets him.
Wow. Well, he's just so good and so good looking. Like just an amazingly looking, fortunate human being.
Yep.
To be that good looking. And at football,
He's a
some guys just have it all. Oh, he's good at football and good looking and rich. Okay. Save some stuff for the rest of us, eh?
And he can probably surf.
Save some money and some looks for the rest of us. Us Joe Blows out here just looking like half-chewed minties.
Wait,
You especially.
is that what it was? Is that my puffy face thing?
No, your face looks good today, but he's so. Also, Chad Warner, who had a sack as well, just forgot about this because everyone was filling up. 30, what do you have? 32 and 3. 811. He's just a cause havoc player.
He loves filling up on the bad teams too. Like he'll really rub it in.
He just causes so much damage
Yep.
with the way that he just takes grass. He's so quick. He's damaging. He's just, they're so stacked.
Do you reckon he's the hardest person to tackle in the league?
Nah.
Maybe Nick Watson.
Cam Rayner's pretty hard to tackle. Jack Bailey.
Yeah, LDU.
Definitely-
LDU and Chad
definitely
Warner.
not
He's
so
up there
well.
though. He's got very powerful hips. They're just so the most complete team I think in the AFL. They have some. I mean, you think about some issues for the depth, and they bring in some Charlie Horsewaters. Like who was Charlie Horsewall they brought in, and his mates got kicked out of the ground. Harry Kirk.
Harry Kyle?
Harry Kyle.
Was it Harry Kyle?
Harry Kyle. His mates coming in to the ground, just half naked, full of beers, then
Just
getting kicked out of the ground.
On the absolute piss.
So good. God forbid a few guys get half naked and celebrate their mate. Oh, like they're the bad guys here. The game's gone if you can't be half naked drinking beers in the sun cheering your friend. So they got another Charlie Horsewater there, which is just awesome. They didn't even tackle. Like you talk about them resting everyone. They didn't even tackle Richmond at all. They had 42 tackles, which is 20 less than they average. And I get they had the ball so much they don't need to tackle, but they were just a game where just everything was so easy. And then you look at the whole team and you go, oh, they're amazing. Got their loss out of the way, which they wanted. And then they have Gordon to come back in this team.
That's insane.
That's not fair.
They had 110 more, 112 more disposals than Richmond.
Just dominate.
They
Just
just had
an
the ball the whole
absolute
time.
domination
Yeah.
where you just beat them senseless.
Kerno looked like he was going to kick 20.
Like early, he did.
He had 6 in the first half.
If I'm a Swans fan, I'm now getting more nervous about making that grand final, yes, but then I'm also getting worried about where will I celebrate the grand final once where they win. Because this year's season feels different. They went out and got Charlie Curnow. to win it this year.
Yep.
Went out and got, who wasn't talked about that much, but Malcolm Rose as well, to crumb off Charlie Curnow. So they've set everything up to just go for it this year. So anything but a flag, they'd be super flat with.
Yeah, they've definitely got it. Like they're prelim at worst.
They're just so. I think I saw something this new handball game they're doing where they formation of a Mighty Duck V and they handball had something like 1,000 meters gained with handballs.
Yeah, I think they're number 1 in the league for handballs.
Just love a handball. So they're great and scary, and I don't know what we're gonna do with them. It looks like it'll be them and Freo in the grand final unless something crazy happens, like they unfortunately get injured. But there's just good times to be in Sydney, getting around their team. Have they had a hinge round yet? No.
No,
think
are
so.
they doing it this year?
Don't know. I don't think they are.
Brisbane took over that. Didn't
Brisbane took one, but they should if they want to get really up and about. Sam will be there and Ash. Just flying the flag for us as well. Adam Uze set up this game for Richmond. It's one game where they probably went backwards.
One game.
Like everything else, well, he can use the excuse of being so injured, but this game here, they just didn't do it. Like no pressure at all defensively. Just, he said that it felt like they went backwards in their development.
I just feel like, and I've said this a lot of the times, it's whenever Tom Lynch isn't there in their forward line, they just completely lose their whole structure. They don't know how to use the ball up going up forward. Jasper Alger turned it on. He played really well.
He was good.
He was a guy. At least I think they're like slowly finding out the nucleus of their team and like players that they're going to use like in the senior squad in the next couple of years. But it's so difficult to have a forward line with 50 games or less experience in your team.
I mean, you can't even do team selection. It's just who's here.
Yeah, who's available.
Which you said about for weeks. It's honestly like everything that Adam Uze's plan to rebuild this team was go to the draft, bring in all your young guns. They should be near 35 to 50 games by the time he wants them to be good. They're all injured, so they're nowhere near it. And now he's just making the VFL team really good and giving these players work experience.
Yep. It's also really difficult to fly to Sydney after they've just been smoked by Geelong the week before. Like they're going to obviously have a response and you're going to be maybe a little bit complacent after beating Essendon and getting a win. So I feel like it's two drastic sides for both teams.
They were pretty good in the first quarter.
They were good in the first quarter and then it got away from them real quickly then. No one was playing defense at all in the first quarter.
Yeah, needed
They're
that.
too fast.
You have
They're
that.
so fast, man. Anytime when I saw Prestia, Hopper and Taranto against Heaney, McInerney and Warner, pack it up.
Yeah.
You would turn that into a track meet, you'd lose that 10 times out of 10.
Once Goulden comes back into that team,
They're so complete. Just on a wing, just hitting up. Charlie Curnow's chest will just be so painful.
We so sore.
So sore.
Justin McInerney got injured as well in that third quarter.
Had a
rolled his
rest.
ankle, but I think it's just a rest, like precaution.
There was resting anyway. Anyone who looked remotely sore, just get a rest, boys.
Yep.
You don't need to be out there. I think we should bring in maybe a mercy rule for Richmond, just specifically for them for the rest of the season. Because after halftime, this game was done. So there's no point really playing the second half. I think maybe at halftime, Adam Uze can have like a white flag or throw in a towel, and then we all know that that's done.
Yeah, it becomes a training drill for like the Swans in the second half.
I think I'm not against that new rule coming in. Since we're so good at making rules in the league, we let Richmond just give up when they want.
Is there like a mercy rule in place? Like, can you just forfeit midway through the game?
I'm sure if you ask nicely, I think you could.
Yeah, you should.
They
be
should
able
have the
to.
one where you I remember like playing junior footy and you'd be up by 60 or more and they get to start kicking from the centre.
Not against that either. Yeah.
Could you imagine that?
Just give it. I think, after Sydney scored, Richmond can start with the ball. Or if Adam Uze really wants to, he just goes around, takes a crowbar to like 4 players' shins and say, hey, I've got no players left. Forfeit.
Why couldn't they just fake an injury?
They could, but you're going to get scans. It needs to be realistic.
Yeah, okay.
While your shin smashed in. Well, got him.
Well,
that could be a
for 8
thing.
weeks now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even say anything negative about them. But they have no players, so of course they're going to be bad. Him putting trainer on Curnow was just, whoa.
Well, who else are you going to put on him?
Honestly, just some random guy you find on the street.
Was Ben Miller playing? Yeah.
Was he?
Well, Bolter's playing in like the ruck and up forward now.
They are. Put Bolter in there. I just thought that. I know he's trying to give him experience to get absolutely towed up by Charlie, but it was just not where you want to be. Also, this ground shadows. You couldn't see shit for the first half.
Yeah,
It's horrible on
terrible
TV.
Time slot.
We were honestly, like Frankie Evans before Josh Fraser fixed his vision, we were legally blind and we were praying and being guided by Kelly Underwood, Brad Johnson and Jordan Lewis.
The LP, hold it down.
And I would be so scared if I was in like a dark place and those three were trying to guide me out of it. Dark. Thanks, Kelly. Where are we trying to go here with this thing? It's just like not helping at all.
None of us can see shit.
I couldn't see anything there, so we're all legally blind. All right, let's go to the big game of the round, which was supposed to be game of the round. Lions, 78, Fremantle, 103. Freo's lid just reached space.
Mm.
It's just burst into a different planet.
They're
It's
like-
so far off.
They're like Spinal Tap. They turned it up to 11. That's 11 in a row now.
The 11 in a row. I'm hearing all sorts of weird things coming out of Freo and Freo fans. Wharfie time, flag mantle. I heard Doc's out, Cock's out. And then someone said, hey, it's time to dock. So they're really excited, which is weird because they
just
promised
said
me they wouldn't get excited, but now I think they can and they should. As we said, to hope is to hurt. You have to have some hope that you can do it this year. Anytime you win 11 in a row, I don't care if the fall off comes, which probably they want to lose, like Sydney. Anytime you win 11 in a row, you can just win the flag. I don't care if it's 11 now or 11 later. You proved to everyone, we can just win this thing so easily.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It is a massive feat to be able to win 11 in a row. Is it scary times though? Because like Adelaide started so hot last year, won the minor premiership and then went out in straight sets. Like, are they going to be too burnt out towards the end of the season?
I mean, if you get burnt out from winning, that's a good problem to have.
What in?
How is that a good problem?
What
to have?
if they go 20-3 for the season or whatever it is?
Yeah, what if they do like the
Saints
New
did
England
that.
Patriots and win 17-1?
They could just keep it going. When you're good, you're just good forever.
Yeah, you win them all and then lose in the Super Bowl like the Patriots.
They're just, is it the greatest Fremantle side of all time?
100%.
Yeah, I reckon it is. They literally have stars on every line.
It's just, I mean, the only question they'd have is who's playing us in the grand final.
You actually can't tip against them like that. I've
No.
not tipped against Freo at all this year because
Now
how
you
can
can't. Now you
Yeah,
go up
like-
there and beat Brisbane. You can't actually go against them.
They're winning in every way. They're not winning. They're not just dominating Optus. They're winning everywhere.
I mean,
their fault was they were only winning like close games towards the end of the end of the fourth. Like Freo fans were like relentlessly shitting themselves.
Yeah.
But now they're like, you saw them. They put Brisbane to the sword early. They were like up by 40 points like in the third quarter.
Well, that's why Freo fans are still on edge because they should have put him to the sword, but then they let him in. And there was about 5 minutes there towards the end of the game where Freo fans went, no way, this isn't happening. But I think they've always been and they always will be a team who just puts the foot off the gas and don't need to be a team that puts you to the sword.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to put a team to the sword
The only team
unless you're Sydney.
The only team that's beaten them was Geelong in that first week, and they should have won that game too.
They came home strong.
They were up by like 30 odd
Yeah.
at GMHBA.
Yeah, that's probably why Freo fans are shitting themselves because they have seen it happen and it's the first round.
I do think that like that game was probably a good thing for them to happen like first week, and then since then they've obviously won 11 in a row.
You
They
have
should
to.
be 12-0.
Freo, you have never won a flag. So you've never been in this spot before. If you have to now get excited about this thing happening because it's just you're so close to it being there. You have everything you need. The way they move the ball against the Lions here was just, they've been doing it all year. They're so quick. They're so clean. And every time it goes in their forward line, someone just kicks a goal. You don't see it just coming straight out. You know why? Because Josh Fraser is an absolute psychopath. When he's even said he's crazy, when he crosses that white line, he turns into a different character. The way he tackles and chases, just crazy. Pops the ball when he marks it. Then you have
It's
Paddy
always one
Voss.
grab as well.
Always because he passes with soapy balls. And then you have Paddy Voss and Amos as well. So now you've got 3 guys who could actually be the number 1 guy in other teams.
They all kick 4, 4, and 3 as well.
So and they could all be the spearhead.
Yeah.
But they just choose to put it on whoever's on is on.
Yep.
Just they're so good.
Do you think that Fremantle have the best midfield in the league? Like we just talked about Sydney, like getting Goulden back, but you look at Freo, they got Sarong who's out at the moment, Brayshaw, Hayden Young, Shea Bolton, Murphy Reid, Matt Johnson.
They run so deep.
They're so good.
They run so deep.
What I love about them this year in that midfield compared to last year is you'd see Sarong and Brayshaw rack up 35, 36 most weeks last year. But now they're in the 20s. Like every now and then they'll get the occasional
It's just
30,
even. Everyone's
but they're-
chipping in.
Yeah, well, Brayshaw's playing that more of a defensive role this year as well, which I think is working because then you let the stars like Bolton and Reid like get on the end of it.
I feel like those are the signs of a premiership side is when like you're having such a ton of players are getting the high 20s instead of just a few are getting 30.
And
They're
you also
just
have like the
great to watch.
selfless list now as well.
Yeah.
Like it's not all about me.
They're great to watch. I tell you who's just a beautiful footballer, Murphy Reid.
Oh,
He plays football like he's writing poetry.
it's
It's just beautiful to watch.
so impressive, isn't
So
it?
calm. He does this thing in the air where he gets it, he jumps and then handballs out like a 10-meter handball.
Yeah.
Every kick is so gentle. It's like he's giving you the football with care.
Yeah.
Like here's a little note saying love you to his teammates.
So composed as well. Like his inside 50 entry, he's got to be the best in the league at doing that.
Just so good. Hasn't even played 50 games yet. Just lightning quick when he wants to be. He like runs around like he's not quick, and then all of a sudden he's in like a chain of 3 handballs and just steaming at you.
He looks like one of those players that could be like a Pendles type when he's older. Like just has all the composure, all the smarts, all the creativity, and he could play so many games.
Just a natural footballer.
Yeah, definitely.
Just beautiful the way he goes about it as well. So then Mason Cox now is getting too confident for my liking. He tried 3 of these kicks that are not Mason Cox kicks. I think he's seeing like Bolton and Dudley do these fancy kicks and Murphy Reid, and he's trying to do it off the side of his boot, little dinky ones. Did 3 of them, didn't work. Got turned over, looked horrible. He needs to get back to just being a big son of a bitch and just being second fiddle to Jackson.
Do you reckon he's actually attempting those kicks? Or it's just
100% no. He's 100% trying. He tried one on a wing where he tried to go literally lateral to his body, no look kick. I was like, hey, you got to cut that out right now. I love that after the game, so we know that Fremantle are good. Nat Fyfe down in the rooms. Travelled there. In there. Now, they tried to get him to the song. He said no.
Yeah,
that would have been weird if he would go in the song.
I hate you guys.
He said no thanks. Well, that's what I'm saying. He would be filthy now that they now decide they want to win the flag. A year after they embarrassed him, he said they embarrassed him when they had to cheer him off the ground after they lost to the Suns. Filthy with it. I put this club on my back for years.
What was he doing in Brizzy?
I think he drives trucks.
Yeah, but does he live in Brizzy now?
I thought he's from WA.
Yeah, but he drives trucks.
So you reckon he's driven from
I
WA
think so.
Do you reckon he went to Brisbane to check out a truck?
There could be a
Maybe.
truck expo on in Brisbane. I'm not sure. But he drives trucks around the
It
country. I
probably
think he's got
was.
trucking in
That's
his
exactly
family.
what it was, actually.
Yeah, he's got trucking in his family. He's a big trucker, loves truckers. And then he just rocked up and said, yeah, sure. Do you want to get the song? Nah, I'm good.
I thought he was a pilot as well. Does he have a pilot license?
Nat Fyfe
Flies
could be
choppers?
something totally weird and we'd be like, yeah, that's totally normal. Like I don't know.
He could
A
be the
zookeeper.
pilot. You know the pilot that flies you to Roddy Island?
Yeah, I do, mate. Plane was upside down when I went there. I know that pilot. Never forget him in my life. Welcome to our new model. We got this one in 1954. Sweet. Yeah, you might feel a few bumps. He's just smiling at us going, yeah, this is great. Hey, plane's upside down. Look forward, bro. You know? Hey. Judd McVee also has no idea what lyrics are still. Saw that. Not a word. Doesn't even know.
He's had like 10 chances in a row.
Isn't there like 10 words to it? Frio, where to go? In the middle, high, down low, and Frio, no. We are the Frio Dockers. Doesn't know it. Mason Cox knows it. Mason Cox would have recited it on the way in.
Yeah, he would have.
For sure. Has anyone seen Justin, our guy, Justin Longmire?
He cracks like half smiles
Longmire?
now.
JL needs to smile more.
Yeah. No. He needs to keep doing
He
what he's doing
hasn't.
because it's
I
working.
reckon he doesn't smile until the grand final.
He must
After.
smile behind closed doors.
He's not even going to smile if they win the grand final because fishing will still be banned.
You know how everyone's a bit weird when they get, home alone by themselves? He must go home and get weird and just smile with it.
What do you do when you get home getting weird?
That feels like a trap.
Go on, just answer it. Just first thing that comes to your head, go.
Nah. Nah, because I think you know what I'm going to say. Very like an amusement park. It's like I'm trying to find out why he's so unhappy and why he's not smiling. I think I might have found it. He still has that weird contract in place where every season is a contract season for him. So he operates under a unique ongoing employment agreement with no set end date. So it's understood the agreement will give the coach annual opportunities to negotiate his terms with a bonus structure also included. So he can just extend for as long as he wants, or they can just get rid of him next week.
Doesn't Fags have that too? Maybe that's the way.
Fags wouldn't know, man.
Yeah.
That boy forgetting stuff. He went to the wrong box on the weekend, I think. But JL, so he has this thing where he could just go, hey, okay, I've won 11 in a row. 10-year contract at $3 million. No, okay, I sacked myself. Like he's got him hostage. He's doing a Brad Scott, but a good hostage situation where they're just going to have to pay him because they want to keep him. Where Brad Scott had Zach Merritt around the neck and was like, dare ya. And they're like, okay, Brad Scott needs to go. He's freaking everyone out here. And then had Dean Solomon in another headlock. And Dean Solomon was like, I've got a coffee cart. I've got a fucking ribeye at my house later. That's what they had. So they're so good. I'm officially worried about the Brisbane Lions as well.
Nah.
I'm officially worried. I'm not putting a line through them.
This is the shit that Brisbane feed off. Like that everyone's writing them off now. They're going to come out and dominate.
Well, that's what, in the back of my head, that's why I'm not officially writing them off. I'm officially worried. But in the back of my head, I go, these sickos are probably doing this on purpose to win it from a wild card spot.
They'll do something ridiculous.
That's why you just got to ignore it. Don't let them have that.
No, I can't stop thinking about
It's
it.
actually really annoying. Just don't even think about it.
They also are missing Leicester and Zorko so much. And Zorko's going to be out for another 6 weeks apparently.
I know, but they show no pressure. like zero defensive pressure. I don't know why they've stopped trying to defend. It's like if they can't win a flag by chasing someone or tackling someone, they don't want to do it.
I
Like,
actually reckon they just hate the home and away season. This
It's
is
a drag.
It's annoying to them.
It just makes no sense. Like they're so poor. Harris Andrews has to be injured. Can we get confirmation on what's going on with him? He looks so different, looks so slow. I'm not sure if it's some kind of like injury to his legs where he can't run, or maybe he's related to peg leg security guard, but he's just stopped running for some reason and defending and intercept marking and spoiling.
I didn't realize he's 29.
Maybe it's just age. Maybe he's got arthritis.
I thought he was a little bit older.
No, maybe he's only 29.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Surely he's like pretty youthful.
And now they're back to kicking a shit ton of behinds, 10-18.
Yeah, they love doing that.
So I'm, again, not writing them off, but I am officially worried about them. And I get it. You can't win all the time, but at some point, like you have to be wanting to chase and defend and be in the game. Or maybe they're just realizing, hey, maybe this might be the end. I'm not sure. Carlton has definitely cursed him. Something happened.
Hugh McGluggage has not played well at all this season. He was a top 3 rated player in the AFL last year, based by Champion Data Analytics. Now he's out of the top 200.
And Will Ashcroft just has great hair, but he's now different this season.
Yeah.
The last few games.
Something's happened there, I reckon.
Yeah, him and Levi, don't know, great hair, but now just aren't doing the things that made them so great.
Do you reckon all the outside noise about Lachie Neale potentially going to Adelaide and Zach Bailey moving on, like, do you reckon that's like having an effect internally?
I think sometimes maybe you just win so much that you're just like, whatever. I know we can win it from everywhere. I generally think that something happened in the gap when they played the Blues. So it's the last 3 games since that half, Blues are 3-0, Lions are 0-3. Are we sure they're not in different bodies? Like is Zach Bailey actually Frankie Evans at the moment?
Zach Bailey's playing really well still.
Yeah, but so is Frank Evans. With his vision back.
Zach Bailey had...
Is Logan Morris told
30
Harry
goal.
Mackay?
I reckon it's Hugh McGluggage has lost his powers.
It's just so
Rudy
good.
Schroeder
Chris
with-
Fagan said that too many of their best players are just down on form and needs that to end right now. So they need to find their spark.
They really are. The only ones that are playing well is like Darcy Wilmot and Zach Bailey.
And then every time you say, normally what happened last season, you go, they'll lose, they'll have a get right game. It's just coming next week.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't happen, it'll come next week. They've now had 3 weeks where it hasn't happened in
Now
their
they've
get
got
right
the
game.
Q Clash coming up. So
Oh, they're going to get absolutely destroyed. This is the next 4. Gold Coast, at Gold Coast, Richmond. Oh, going to destroy him. Actually, it's at Ninja. Oh, yuck. Oh. We played Ninja. Hey, guess what? I'm crook that week. Then they play Sydney at Gabba, then Geelong at Alphabet Stadium. They'll win 3 of those. No, they'll win 1 of those 4. You'd think right now.
wait,
They need to have an emergency battalion. Just get all the shit out of their system and then come back and just dominate. Allegedly, by the way.
Not
Italian
against
thing.
them, just having like a, what's it called, where they just go crazy for a day and no one talks about it and you don't acknowledge it exists. There's a movie about it, The
When you
Purge.
can just, the Purge. They can just go kill anyone they want.
Not kill them, but like they can just go out in the town and just get it all out their system and then come back and play good football.
Yep.
We need to kill people.
That's what the movie was about.
Yeah, I know, but they're not going to say, hey, 24 hours, the Lions players go out there and just do what you want. in
Sorry,
town.
I just thought you were insinuating.
No, I
that
want
you
them to
wanted
go party, then come. When's their bye? Not for a long time.
Round 15, so after the Suns.
Oh,
Oh,
so
sorry,
then they get
after
out then.
Richmond. So they go to Ninja Stadium and then they can just stay in Tassie, get weird at Dark Mofo or something.
Honestly, don't even go to Tassie.
You
I'll
should
just
go to
stay at home.
Vegas.
Yeah, they need a battalion.
Last time I went to
Emergency
Vegas didn't end well. Someone had linked up the WhatsApp group. Ding, ding, I'm at home. You look hot as hell. Why do you boys talk to each other like that? Boys are funny. Come back. What? That's weird. Dogs 97, Pies 93. Super sad day. Dogs punch the Pies in the face. And then they punch them in the face from the very get-go with their banner where they said, we have a big chance to win at Marvel today. The Pies will be fatigued from traveling here to play. I love how everyone just gets into the Pies for traveling when they're outside the MCG. It's just, it gives me great joy. And someone did ask me, hey, what do you enjoy more, Carlton winning and Collingwood losing? Probably Collingwood losing, I'd say.
Collingwood lose all the time now, though.
Yeah, but nothing is greater than that. Every time Collingwood lose, there's like something happens in the world where it just heals. Rivers run clear, babies sleep through the night. You get that green light. Your phone battery lasts longer. Your ex thinks about you and wants to apologize. Like the sun shines a little bit brighter. Your coffee is the perfect temperature when you get it from your barista.
No one's burning a bean.
No one's burning the bean. Hope returns to hearts and millions. Wars stop for a brief moment. And that's what we feel like peace is like. It's just beautiful. Birds sing. I love it. Gives joy to my heart. But a great game of football, Michael Selwood, absolute dog. Absolute dog. That mark, very Leo Barry U-Star vibes.
That was insane.
Just flew back at it. And then the last minute of the game, Fly, it's awesome that Fly is just doing a fuck-up move where he's sending everyone forward. I saw Dan Houston at full forward going, okay, Dan Houston is lost. But they was just streaming forward. They win that centre ball up stoppage. It then spills out there to about 60 out. Darcy Cameron just chucks on the boot and Michael Selwood just launches himself. They were saying after the game that Michael Selwood goes very confident, said, I had to mark that, otherwise I was going to be dropped to the VFL. They asked Bevo about it as well. Bevo said, yeah, when it went up in the air, I saw Michael Selwood go and I was screaming, no, stay down. It just flew at it.
Really?
Just impulsive. Also one of 10 children, I think.
Is he related to the Selwoods?
No.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Just same name?
Different spelling. But
Is it really?
That crazy courage by him not to spoil and to go the mark in that situation.
Yeah.
Just to back himself in.
It could have really fallen ass backwards into that.
I love also when he takes it, Schultz in front of him just loses his shit.
Yeah. He's
Goes nuts. Because if he drops that, there's a crumb there for Schultz who probably gives it to Ed Allen who was on Selwood at the same time. They probably haven't shot a goal with the amount of numbers they had forward. Like they were streaming forward. It was just so good. So Xander said he's one of 10 in his family. So that guy's
huge.
a scrapper. Just had to scrap for everything he's got. When
He's
you're one
a
of
very
10,
tough player. He's done things like that, like put his body on the line like throughout the whole season now, and got lucky and got to keep his spot because of all the injuries and really proved himself.
1 of 10. Parents got busy.
Yeah, they're rabbits.
Yeah, did they? Parents loved it. Really in love with each other. 10? I mean, that's so much nutting. It's crazy work. I think I've had 10 nuts in my life. Good on him though. Congrats to the Selwood family for existing.
Yeah.
And to Mr. Selwood.
Yeah.
Great stamina by you to But that mark was great. And then the mark to English as well. That mark that Selwood. So Selwood takes the mark, then kicks to the wing. English takes the mark as well. Yeah. That can't be understated how good that mark was. I tell you what, when everyone goes, you know what you need at the pub, just for basic 101 pub chat when you talk about football games, everyone will go, oh, this player from my team is the best player. So with the Dogs, you go, Marcus Bontempelli is the best player. If you want to do like something smarter, you go, yeah, but who's the most valuable? You'd go Tim English.
Yeah. He is. He's so important for them.
So important. Just comes back in, especially at centre ball ups in this game, like just to give them the confidence to run what they want to run in the midfield. It was just, he is a difference maker. And they just keep building this confidence, the Dogs, where they believe again what they were for the first 4 rounds and get back to that and try and get as many people healthy and back to playing the football that they can.
The best thing about Tim English is the midfielders can now read it off his hand.
They're not guessing.
Yeah, they go, all right, we're more than likely going to win this because he's so good in the air.
Yeah.
Like so good at the centre clearance, sorry. And then around the ground, he's such a confident kick too.
And
Because he'll mark it and he'll use it well as well.
They still move the football lightning pace, the Dogs, when they want. Like Bont just goes. Red Richards is just a Rolls Royce when he gets the ball. He's so quick and
Looks
so
good when he
deadly with
kicks it too.
So nice when he kicks it.
I swear lefties just look the best when they kick it. And they got him and Bont.
Just beautiful to watch.
Yep.
And then Rory Lobb's just a Swiss Army knife at the moment. He's just floating back and forth. Does Buku make me a little bit nervous down there? Yep. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, apparently he's the worst one-on-one defender in the league.
Oh,
But
really?
if Bont and Red Richards are winning it, who cares?
He should have signed that contract.
Should have signed that huge deal.
The thing I love about Rory Lobb is he's so selfless as well because he came out a few weeks ago when they were down on ruck stock and he said, look, I hate playing ruck, but if the team needs me to do it, I'll do it. Like I much prefer down back. And he's doing it, like playing a role and doing well.
I think he said he wants to play to his 40.
Yeah, he's got some bet on.
Some bet on
doesn't he?
with Matthew Kennedy that if he plays to his 40, he'll get a tattoo. I was like, there's more than that, mate. Play to your 40, you'll probably break the games record. You know Pendle's going to play to his 60
He might
now.
get a gold number.
Pendle's going to play to his 60 just to make sure of it. Pendle's 600 is going to go crazy. Oh,
TikToks will still be shit.
mate, he put another one up on the weekend. I was like, oh, Pendle's, that is horrible. Him watching Michael Jackson movie and it was like, not bad, good movie. Like, what are we doing here, Dad? This is horrible.
Have Collingwood stopped doing their scenario training? Remember 2023, they were like the best in the league at it?
Yeah.
I think they've lost their ability to do that.
I feel like they completely lost it. Maybe they thought that they weren't going to be in these tight games.
One thing I didn't rate was there was like about 2 minutes 30 left and Pendles is taking a kick out and he just goes down the middle.
I
With
saw
2
that.
minutes 30 to go and it goes straight to a
He rolled the
Dogs
dice
player.
early, but I think
That's-
Pendles can just do what he wants. Like, no one can argue with him because he's just seen so much more football than anyone else.
He played so well. We had 33 as well.
He was really good, really good. Yeah, but they have lost that. I think normally we would get that PTSD from the Pies when they have to come from behind because they've done it so often, but they're just not that team anymore. Like they just don't do that. Also after the game, I think Fly was asked about the last quarter looking so better and different and free flowing. He said, yeah, we took the shackles off. Maybe we should do it more. Like if we can do it, then maybe I've got to change my game plan to allow us to play like that.
This is what Fly said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is what happens every time Collingwood play. If they play bad, it's because they're trying to play too safe and it ends up causing them so much discomfort.
They should just play.
And then they have to take it on. But if they take it on from the start, like I think like that's where they're playing the best.
They're such a hard team to read because they're not going to get beat up massively by any team.
No.
They're competitive, but they're also not going to win the flag.
Yeah. They're also, like, you can just never see them smashing a team except for, like, a bottom two side.
Well, they smoked GWS at the start of the year, but that was when GWS had like half their salary.
Yeah.
I would have thought they would have come out with more energy and enthusiasm for their legend breaking the game's record again. Well done. Scott Penderbury, 4-3-4. Record holder again. Well done. Did it again.
What's next week?
4-3-5. Big
Huge.
week. Yeah. Paying the town gold again, I think. Weird game for free kicks. Only 17 paid.
Yeah. Is that the least ever?
I think the umpire generally swallowed his whistle. Like
It was just too in awe
So
of
Dogs
Pendles.
had 8, Pies had 9. That has to be a record for the least amount of frees paid ever.
So no one in double digits.
Nope.
Put the whistle away. I like it.
I rate it as well. Let the boys play. Bond was so good, obviously, again, when clearing crazy. I mean, he was quiet after three-quarter time. He got tagged, had 22-1. It was really Bond v. Dacos a lot there. Dacos, crazy game, 37-1. I just, what do you do? Just let him do his thing, and hopefully it doesn't hurt you too much.
Bond only had 2 touches in the fourth quarter.
Got tagged on by Ed Allen side, then Angry Anderson went to him
Yeah.
See, why don't they just employ that
all the
tactic
time.
earlier?
When it works, yeah. Well, he can get tagged down because Guinness grip got him.
Because that's when they started coming back.
Was playing naked too. Didn't have any strapping on his knee.
You almost don't want to tag Bont too hard, though, because then he was rolling to the forward line and kick 3.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Pies fans I saw are turning on Nick now because he only had 1 tackle. And they're asking, hey, maybe the 37 touches are great, but maybe defensively we can do a few things as well.
I think that's like a massive issue in their midfield is like they don't have enough defensive midfielders that are willing to lay those tackles. Like Ned Long's kind of that guy. And then you got side bottom too. But
Perryman was one, but he was more halfback.
That's their game plan usually. They sort of like do the false tackle because they want to get you holding the ball. And They want you to like turn it over. And
Maybe he's
have
doing a
pressure.
bunch of those.
Well, yeah. Well, I remember last year they were doing that perfectly. Like steel side bottom was such a gunner.
It's like a hump.
Yeah. They were sort of just like
Just humping him.
Yeah, like their pelvis on him and and sort of just
Because
take
you're
ground,
half
jockey around.
tackling him, but you're half.
Yeah, you're like getting
Like,
busy
hey,
with
look,
it. Yeah,
this is just all hips here.
yeah.
I've got no hands on him. I'm just hipping him.
Not
Like that.
against it.
Yeah. I've got just over the top job. Like
But
that.
I mean, going back to the Bont tag, why don't if they tag him and then he goes down forward, they've got like one of the best defensive units and
Structures,
defensive structures in the league. They could combat that. It's probably something they should have adopted earlier.
I don't know. To tell you what they do need to fix, Darcy Cameron's vertical leap. Man, he needs to get more than a 10-centimetre vertical leap because he's getting dominated. I know you're going to Turkey soon for your voice and your BBL. Maybe go over there and see if they do vertical leap surgeries because it's become a real issue right now. Everything at the centre was just going one way because he cannot leap. And made sense why they bought Oscar in, who gets injured, unfortunately. They went out and get another jumper. They got a ruckman, I think, in the mid-season draft.
I think everyone just got a big jumper ruckman in the mid-season draft.
That's probably the play now.
Yeah.
If everything's so focused on and important being at a centre ball up, you just go out and find guys who can jump.
Go get Josh Hall from the Suns.
It's not against teams just doing vertical leap testings for guys. If you have a huge vertical leap, they'll sign you. So it's so important. Even the rucks now, they don't jump into each other anymore. It's just up. Just jumping contest.
Yeah.
So he needs to sort that out because that vertical leap has got to go. Jordan Gold was good. Couldn't have done much more. 30, 19 score involvements.
He's playing so well last 3 weeks.
so good.
Dominating.
And then still Scott Benterbury had 11,000 touches in his career. That's so many.
that's so cool.
Every week he breaks a record. Just a walking record breaker.
He's going to keep doing it because he's just played so many games.
Lachie Schultz was bloody good.
He's always good,
Yeah.
Shooter. He's always good.
Is that
I
his nickname? Shooter.
think so.
Shooter Schultz. Love that.
They're just a confusing team because they're not bad, but also they're not top 6 good.
It just looks like they have to sweat so hard just to get in a game. Like it looks like they've got so many injuries, and every game for them to be in that game, they have to sweat so hard. Like a game's never going to come easy to them.
Now Dan McStay's number 1 guy as well, up forward.
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They aim for a wild card. I guess they're going to try and fight out. If that was a wild card, that's a great wild card game.
Yeah.
That was cool, but I guess their best bet now is just sneak into a wild card round.
Collingwood did way better than I expected, to be honest. I thought
Yeah.
this was going to be a dog's bloodbath. So, like, full credit to them. I think Fly is one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah,
Like,
fake nice guy fly is good.
Yeah, I feel
Tactically
like
good.
to get that team on the field and like only lose by 4 against the Dogs who are getting super healthy and playing good footy, it's like full credit to him. But yeah, just some of the moves, it's like, all right, like you're a really good coach. Maybe just
Do that
make
more
those
often.
changes earlier.
Yeah.
As well.
I still lose at this thing. Everyone, I obviously get in the pies after the game because it brings me joy. And then everyone in the DMs are like, yeah, we still got that tattoo, fuckhead. Who's the real winner? Look at your fucking left leg. So, okay.
What if that guy just kept messaging you? You're so ugly. On the
Yeah.
weekend.
Some guys goes, I just want to let you know you're so ugly. Like 10 times.
He'd previously said,
So, mate, I get it. You've been saying since 2023. I understand that. You don't think I fucking have a mirror in the house? I know, mate. I fucking know I'm ugly. And I got a tattoo on my leg that I don't want. So
For what
I'll
it's
always
worth,
lose.
I don't think you're ugly.
Well, I don't think your puffy face is that ugly either.
I was being genuinely nice.
No, it'd be nice to you. When your face is non-puffy, it's very beautiful to look at. When it's puffy, though, that's a tough Friday. Let's go to Sunday. Ash, let's talk about it, man. Let's unpack it. Dees 70, Giants 119.
yeah, Giants are fucking good.
Tough day, eh?
Horrible day.
Yeah.
Horrible day.
Back to watching the flag season alongside the current season.
Not quite. Not just yet.
Okay.
Put a line through Melbourne, I reckon.
Nah, so this is the thing. Everyone was saying, use the F word, use the F word. They're frauds, they're frauds, they're
Yeah.
frauds. Here's the thing with being a fraud. You have to have some kind of expectation coming into the season to be a fraud or
Thank you.
fraudulent.
Thank you. Yeah.
So they had nothing, they had no expectations. We didn't expect them to be 7 and 5, still 6th on the ladder.
Yeah.
So they're not frauds, but in saying that, Ash, maybe you are a biggest fraud because you lost to Essendon.
Well,
But that's hard to shake that allegation.
I think we're frauds outside of Melbourne.
You look at the teams
Yeah.
that you've beaten now. It's Sydney when they were. Oh, sorry, you didn't beat Sydney, but you beat the Suns who aren't in good form. Brisbane who are obviously shit house at the moment, and then you beat us when we were down and out.
You were down and out because we smashed you, though.
Yeah, you were getting absolutely ran all over.
You
so
weren't
that's why you're
down
so
and
down
out.
and
We were
out.
in bad form.
We
You
just
know
beat
why,
by
jokes? They were
40
playing the
points.
game on your fucking forehead. That's why you're down and out.
You know what? I just wish we could play Hawthorn every week.
Yeah,
at the
true.
G.
I am
It's
worried
all
about
about
them.
us, mate.
I'm, again, a bit like Lions. I am worried, but there's so much of the season still to go that even like you can look shaky now and still come back and you've won enough big time games for me to believe in you.
I'd love to let's just put us as a wild card team.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe
my
you are.
highest expectation at the start of the year, and I'm happy to be that team.
You definitely are because once Cozzy gets tagged like he did by Bedford, there's not a lot else to help you.
No.
And also, like Alice Springs just isn't the ground
No.
for you guys as well. You have a terrible record there.
Yeah, I saw an Arsenal fan complaining about the weather in the Champions League, and I reckon like that was big for us. If the game was a bit later,
Yeah, the cooler climate.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, to get acclimatized to obviously how you feel in Melbourne.
100%.
Don't they both have to play the same?
Nah, it's
conditions?
different though. It's different. We
You know
have
what
less
the
of
biggest
ball.
thing is? That's I guess the thing you hate the most about the season? Expectations.
Mm.
Expectations that'll kill you because you now expect for you to do something after you had all these big wins early in the season that you expect to always be like that. It's hard to be fun and dangerous, like that fun and dangerous every week.
Well, that's what I think too. Like we, after that Hawthorn game, I feel like it was almost probably a shock that we won that and won it like really well for the players. It would have been just like, fuck, we actually might be a good team. And they might have like, it sort of
Expected
might
now.
have, maybe it got to them because it's pretty easy to just keep rolling when you're playing well. And then once you get a big win like that, it could have just like that shock value of being, fuck, we actually might be a good team now.
Expectations ruin your life. That's why you should never expect anything of anyone.
Mm.
Ever.
Yeah, never get your hopes up.
Never,
But,
ever.
yeah.
If you keep them super low, you can never get too excited.
Yeah.
I was saying that thing about your form, about the only teams you've beaten, but I was just trying to roll you up here. But Melbourne are playing really well, and you still led the scoring shot count. You had 25 to 24. GWS were extremely accurate. Like you still played a
They
really
were.
good game.
That was so annoying.
You converted a few of those chances, and they missed some of those, and
You know-
you're right in it.
You've kicked
Yeah.
16 goals, 37 in your last 2 games at Alice Springs.
We always lose there.
You always do. So this is the last 4 years. Kicked 5-15 to 7-5 to lose the Giants. Then in Freo, you won by 92. Kicked, Freo won by 92, sorry. Kicked 7-21 to 14-7. Lost to St Kilda by 28 points. And then 8-12 to 14-3 at 3/4 time against the Giants here. So you just don't like, I get that you're selling Alice Springs games. That's your home game. You have to sell them. I guess you'd be more annoyed if you were actually trying to win a premiership and then selling this game, knowing how bad you are. But the fact that you know exactly where you are as a team, you're beating expectations, keep selling that home game. Or don't go there anymore.
Yeah. Look, I reckon and I hate saying this, but losing games at this point in the season is not the worst thing. Like
Always said that.
I feel like Hawks had that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. You lost a few.
Blue started that trend.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
you
they
started
lost them
really early.
Yeah, super early.
You're the best of that trend.
Yeah, no. Always lose them early, so then your expectations are low, and then they can only go up from there.
I feel like you just got to crawl through May, June, July.
Yeah.
You know, just get through, get a couple
100%.
wins, bank something.
June, July, trenches.
Yeah.
We're in the months of trenches where you just got to crawl your way out of it.
And also, you're coming up against a team in GWS who lost a few early, and they're starting to get healthier and healthier and healthier, and playing really good footy still.
Yeah.
And they actually are more desperate, like way more hungry than you guys.
You need to
are.
do something fun.
Like they've just snuck into the 10.
I liked what you said about egging and paintballing.
Paintballing. Go
Which
see
one do
Lachie
you reckon?
Dovestan. Do some egging.
We've got the bye round in like 2 weeks after we play Collingwood and then Essendon.
Go karting. Sparkler bombs. Something just fun, like
We should
water
just go
bomb
to
each
the
other.
snow.
Yeah.
We actually,
Prank
they
each
actually
other.
should go to the snow.
Someone take like a poo on someone's doorstep, light
You
on
should
fire.
actually go egging.
Hmm.
I think that's the play.
Yeah, you should egg Stephen King's house.
What?
If we find his address, we'll do a team bonding. We all go to Stephen King's house. We egg his car and his house and his face.
Wait, you mean us?
Yeah.
I mean, no, I was talking about Melbourne need to do
No,
that.
we'll invite the
need
boys
to-
too.
Oh, okay.
We'll
so
get
go
Maxie
to
send
Melbourne.
out a group chat to everyone, say, mate, we found his house. Come bring some eggs.
I reckon we need a
Invite
sack
Lachie
goodie
Dovestan.
again.
Hmm?
I reckon we need a sack goodie again.
That Kingy, mate. Get
Let's
rid of him.
egg Goody. Let's go to Sydney as a team. We'll go find where he lives. We'll egg him.
That'll do it.
Let's talk about Giants are so good. Stole kind of your game plan and used it against you, the way they ran. They're just so, you know what they are? Their season has started now. So it started last week in the third quarter against the Lions, and now it goes on to this week. Last 6 quarters of football, they're the best team in the league. They're so quick. They're so fun. They love running. They ran all over you here. It's like they're a run club. They love it.
Yeah.
Finn Callahan's the captain of the run club.
Yep.
And after the game, they have like coffees and stuff like a true run club does. Like they just are addicted to running. Lachie Whitfield, runner.
Lachie
Bedford,
Ash.
runner. Ash, runner. Toby Green now loves running. It's a Giants run club.
Harvey Thomas.
Harvey Thomas.
Stringer.
Looks like a smaller Tom Lynch. Run club.
Harvey Thomas is a beast. He's actually been dominating on that wing. That's like his wing. He owns it, sort of like Ollie Dempsey does for Geelong.
And you know who else has got into running? Clary.
Yeah.
He's the fittest ever been. You know why? Run club.
Had a horrible first quarter and then just went amazing.
Just went
He had
crazy.
2 touches, then 12 in the
Yeah.
next.
Crazy. And I love before the game, he was asked about what's different about the Dees midfield. And he goes, yeah, they got rid of me in track, so that's a big difference. Just forever salty as
To be
well.
fair,
So
that's
big
true.
revenge win from here. And also they kick 19-5. They're so accurate. Max Krzyzewski
He's a gun.
must hate Jesse Hogan so much.
He'll go to another side surely.
He's so good. They had 10 goal kickers as well.
Who, Hogan?
And who?
Hogan will leave or Krzyzewski?
Krzyzewski
Yeah.
will for sure leave.
You reckon? Why wouldn't he just stay? And
He said he doesn't want to play in the same team as him.
well, Hogan could go.
Hogan
Hogan
might
just
leave.
signed.
Get rid of
One
him.
has to go.
Get Max to Melbourne.
Just has to get Jesse Hogan back to Melbourne.
I saw a play. It was Krzyzewski on the wing, kicked it into Stringer, who kicked it into Aaron Cadman. It was like all 3 of their key forwards just linked
That's their
up.
forward line.
It was so good.
It's unbelievable. So I don't know how Lachie, Jesse Hogan fits back into it, but Lachie Ash, Callahan, Arden, Oliver and Whitfield had 148 touches between them.
That's heaps.
That's so many.
Jesus.
That's just 5 guys there just dominating, or 6 guys there just going to town, yeah.
Such a fill up.
So they're all the way back.
I loved what they did against Brisbane last week when they put Lachie Ash out of the midfield, put him down back, and they get running halfbacks like Whitfield, Ash, and Fonte using the ball off halfback and be able to break lines and kick. I feel like their whole structure has changed from that, and they're playing like
Yeah.
their best footy like they were last year.
They're just
Did
so
they-
fit and
Did
strong.
they play really different to how they played Brisbane too? Because I noticed them just kicking the ball around, like what Essendon did to us in that exhibition game. They literally just kicked the ball around.
Gather round.
Yeah, that one. They kicked the ball around and we were just running all over the park. They were tiring us out. And they did that the entire game.
I can't believe you lost to Essendon. That's so embarrassing.
I've got no words to say.
Yeah, the Giants, yeah. I guess I should have. Joel, you've been on them forever, so I guess you win that one.
Thanks.
Getting it right, but they're serious again. And it's bad time to play them. You don't want anything with the Giants giving to them at the moment.
They're just one of those teams you never want to write off because they literally will win anywhere. Like they hardly play. Are they like one of the teams? Like, do they play the least home games in the league?
Yeah, that shitty NG.
They-
I'd
they're like-
I'd play. I wouldn't want to play there either.
They like never
Pretty-
play there. I
They're
feel
pretty
like
bad at Marvel. I know they're bad at Marvel when they play the Dogs, always.
yeah, but everyone's bad against the Dogs. At
They
Marvel.
really want to play anywhere but home.
Yeah, they're so good. Like,
Anywhere with some atmosphere is
Tom
good
Green
for them.
came out 2 years ago. He was like, anytime, any place, anywhere, we'll get you.
That was the thing. You want that smoke.
Yeah.
Then you get smoked, ironically, but that's a different story. Let's go to the last game of the round. Eagles 85, Bombers 55. Man. So this was the plan, Essendon. We had a plan here. It was very simple. I gave it to you. Carlton gave it to you as well. You blame everything on Brad Scott. Everything was the bad man's fault. And everyone's on that plan. You then, from that, getting the bad man out of the club, sacking him, you get the sugar hit and you go crazy. We got a new coach. We'd eat all this sugar. We feel good. We play some good football. We go to Perth. We beat the Eagles. We win. And everyone goes collectively, oh, Brad Scott was the problem. Brad Scott had the best night of his life. He would have been having the best hate watching this go down, knowing that he's not the problem. Your stinky ass shitty team's a problem. And you don't have a coach. I'm convinced no one can coach him. Not one person can save them.
Well,
on this planet.
They threw a VFL side out there. Like,
mate.
They lost Andrew McGrath, Mason Redmond, Durham, Caldwell, and Guelphy from this game.
Right. Just watch how shit they're kicking into the forward line was.
They're so bad at kicking the ball.
Just
get back to
VFL players,
basic skills. If I'm Dean Solomon, I'm just getting lane work. Let's just hit some targets here. Let's just try and hit it. They would miss so many targets.
The worst part about this game is you had to watch bounce before.
Yeah.
It was like you have a shit dinner and then you have the shittest dessert after.
It was just, I mean, you really don't like the bounce. I get that. But it was just all bad. They're the worst team in the league. I'd like that Dean Solomon did some funny things, some weird things to try and get some different looks in this thing. Threw Ben Mackay full forward and then in the ruck. That was interesting, to say the least.
He kicked a goal.
Harry Mackay looks good when he goes in the ruck, gives you a bit of...
Maybe Dean was confused that he had Harry Mackay on his team. And then he goes, oh, it's Ben. You wouldn't know that. You've been at board level for so long. That makes sense. That was so bad. It's just all bad. It's just, where do you go from here?
You look at Essendon and they would have been thinking like, all right, sweet, circle this game on the calendar because we'll sack Brad Scott, we'll get that sugar hit, we'll get an easy win against West Coast. Conditions were so shit. They were so injured. West Coast are looking like they're lighting up teams now. And then they just absolutely get demoralised.
I'm trying to solve everyone's problems here as a fan for your team. I think we have a day this week, maybe on Thursday, where we go, Essendon fans, this is your decision day where you either decide to stay on and continue to support this team, or we give you a free out. There's no judgment. No one can say anything about you wanting to choose another team. You can happily go and change teams, or you can stick with them. Or if you want to stick with them, then you can release your kids from this pain.
So this is line in the sand again.
Yeah, a contract line in the sand moment for fans to say, I want to be with this team or I don't want to be with them.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Dean Solomon's safe tomorrow morning at 7 a.m?
I reckon he's going to be fine, man. I reckon literally everyone on that team's fine because there's no other option. Or someone said just keep it a rotating chair. Just keep cycling people through until we find the right guy.
Yeah, well, who's on the
Get the
board?
sugar hit.
Who is on the board? Yeah, Welshie coach him. He might, the way he's going. You know what? Fuck it. Bring Hurd back. I don't care anymore. I just need them to be good again and be relevant. Bring Hurd back. He's back on Port Melbourne's bench, just moving magnets around. Just bring him in.
On the Hurd stuff, someone, I think it was Kingy that said this, and he's talking about how so many coaches spend 10 years in the game. They do absolutely nothing. He spent 10 years out of the game, but has one of the best football IQs in the AFL, just based on his career, what he's been through. So surely that has so much weight in itself.
Yeah, he's got good knowledge on one thing. Getting the right mix. Get them boys jacked and running. That's one thing. James Hurd, the mad scientist, he's back.
Oh.
You guys thought those muscles were big before. Watch this. You're going to be popping.
No injuries.
No, Caddy's out. What? Pop vein. Bicep. Pop. Bang.
None of the jerseys fit them because they're just too jacked.
Boys can't run. Why? Quads rubbing together. Too jacked.
Speaking of injuries with this game, I got a Sakamana that came across my desk. And I can't mention this guy's name, but you want to really know what happened to Jackson Artemis, how he did his calf? Tassie gave him the week off before the draft and flew into Perth to see family before he got picked up. He contacted his old waffle club, South Freo, to train there while he was home. So he went down to the Ammo Club. They didn't let him play, so he went down to the Ammo Club where his brother plays, trained with them, and then did his calf.
That's wild if true.
Yeah. Do not mention my name in capital letters.
Not a
It's
good
from David.
Wow, not a good start for Jacko Artemis.
Yeah.
So he gets picked up, does a calf at a local football club.
That's what happened.
Oh, you just gotta go out at training and just be like, oh, I've done it in warm up. You've taken 3 steps. I know. Crazy. This place is cursed.
Ping my calf straight away.
Pin my calf on the physio table. Man. Well, yeah. So now it's all bad. It's all bad. Even before this game, we knew this was probably the graveyard of all graveyards when it's 16th v 18th, and it's just crazy wins. We had sheds blowing into other people's backyards. People risking their life to go to the football, and they still go because they're crazy out west. They love their team. They'll go in any conditions.
Love the 3/4 filled beers.
Yeah, they were.
They're so fun to watch though. Like when they get a winnable game in Optus, I reckon there's nothing better than watching West.
And they have some arrogance about them. So Essendon watching their rebuild going, oh, damn, why doesn't our rebuild look like that?
Yeah.
Job Shanahan, he's going to be something for sure. Harley Reid, when he kicks that goal and he shrugs off 3 of them. Hey, Essendon, get in a fucking weight room. I'm over it. You're ruining my weekend now. Get in a weights room.
Okay, so we saw Cozzy Pickett kick goal of the year in the
This one's better.
in the game prior to that. Harley Reid goes, hold my beer.
Yeah.
That was the most insane goal
This
I've
one's
seen.
better.
So much better. It was elite.
Took on 3. And before that, goes for mark of the year.
He's
Lands
crazy.
on his feet. And just so he was up and about. Dersman's great. Ruben Ginby is rocking the tightest Guernsey of all time. He might lose his arms with no circulation going to him soon.
It's because he's at Revo Fitness too much.
Well, he's jacked
Yeah.
and such a good defender. Just locks down on Caddy and just kept him. I don't know how many goals, him to a couple, I think. But it's just, they're just great and fun to watch. They've even turned an electrician into a guy, Lyle Murdoch.
He kicked 3?
He gets his tagging job and then just goes crazy.
He's so good. And he wants it too. He's so
good.
hungry.
So good. And now they're, 4 wins for the year?
Yeah, same as Blues. So if you're going to say Blues are wild card,
I'm telling you,
Eagles are wild
they're
card.
a wild card spot. Everyone except Richmond and Essendon can make a wild card.
Yeah. And you look at the games that West Coast have lost. They lost that one to Pies by 10 points, which they could have won. And then there was another one they lost a close one. Like they actually could
So
be.
this is the Eagles. They either lose by 20 goals or they'll win.
Yeah.
But there's like, it's win or,
Or get smoked.
10 goals, 15, 20.
Yeah.
There's no just, we're going to lose by a goal here, be a close game. So no. Which one are you picking?
Yeah, I love watching West Coast. They're
Fly
actually
Eagle
one of the
Fly. They're my
funnest teams.
favourite bad team.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
All right, take a quote. Get us out of here.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. Something about voices. Do you have one prepared?
Yep. Just 1 second. Just
Okay.
put it up.
It's okay. Take your time.
Also, shout out to PSG.
Yeah, every Arsenal fan, down bad. Run us through. So PSG, obviously, we're always going to win that.
Well, yeah, Arsenal scored the first goal and then they had 10 players in defence the whole game and then eventually gave away a penalty. PSG won in penalty shootout.
And crazy scenes in Paris.
Yeah, insane.
Of burn the place down. And then we also lost to Mexico in the World Cup.
Arsenal.
No,
It was a
no,
friendly,
sorry,
though.
sorry. In
Arsenal
the friendly
missed
lead
that,
up to the World Cup.
Missed that penalty in the penalty
Yeah.
shootout, and then PSG got saved like straight away.
What are you saying?
Well, Arsenal missed the penalty kick, and then PSG missed it straight away, straight after that, and then Arsenal missed later
Again,
on.
yeah.
It was that, and that was the worst attempt at goal.
Just
booted it straight after.
World Cup's around the corner.
Anyway,
Just
Arsenal
quickly, World
losing.
Cup's around the corner. We pumped for the World Cup.
Yeah,
I'm
Spain's
so
a
keen.
favourite.
Spain is.
Yeah,
Nah,
How
it's gotta
good's
be-
Tim Payne?
It's got to be France.
How funny is that Tim Payne story?
I know, everyone's getting around him so
Man,
fast.
the New Zealand soccer player plucked from the A-League because a random influencer in, I don't know, South America was like, let's make the least famous guy the most known player going to the World Cup. He now has 3.1 million followers. Started off with
3.1
4,700.
now.
Yeah.
3.6.
Oh, I thought it was 1.2.
Started off with 4,700. Now it's 3.6 million.
We've got to
So-
do that. We've got to do that for a footy player.
Yeah, can we find a footy player to
They've
all
had-
DDF rats get
They've had to
around?
have played at least one game.
Okay. Rats out there, let's find one player in the league right now and do
Who
the
has the
same
least
thing.
followers?
I
Let's
wanted to
turn
get
this
around
guy
my
into a
man,
star.
Jamie U. Henry from
He could be one.
Hawthorn.
Let's
But he
find a
hasn't played
player
yet.
and turn him
Yeah.
into just the most
Yeah,
well-known and we get
someone
around
find
him.
It would be good.
That's huge. So everyone's going to the World Cup like, yeah, Messi, Ronaldo, all these great players. Neymar's in there. Don't worry about it. Tim Payne from New Zealand. Is he?
He's a right
Watch him
back.
be so shit too.
He's a right back too.
And they made a song about him. Knob Gain, Tim Payne. I loved you since the moment I saw you. Brackets today.
The FIFA World Cup even posted it.
I
Like if he
can't
scores
wait.
a goal,
Oh,
It's going to go crazy.
we're going
Just-
insane.
Where does he play? What
insane.
position?
Right
he's a
back.
right back,
Oh, God.
and he's a bronze on FIFA,
What rating is he on FIFA?
like 64.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a gun.
Just going to make so much money in brand deals. Okay, Joe, take us out.
Arsenal losing isn't failure. It's just another season of teaching fans the ancient art of maybe next year.
Yeah, we'll have that. And maybe tomorrow. We'll see you on Wednesday.